NFL picks. This is for the 2nd of October, so this is coming up for the week 4 slate. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I did have futures that I put in before the start of the season. Because there's nothing to review this week because it's week 1. I'll go over that. So Tennessee, I had over 8.5 wins combined with the Jags under 4.5. Then I had Joe Burrow over 22.5 total passing TDs. And then the final one was Chargers under 8 wins combined with Colts over 9. So they're the futures. For this week, we'll have underdog pick and then we'll have the book it multi. So I'll explain those. But the underdog pick simply this week, Vikings plus 4.5. So this is strictly I don't like the Texans pick. I think they stink. Texans defense is horrible. The Vikings are coming off a pretty good week last week against a solid Titans team where they just lost. I think Dalvin Cook runs riot. And I think Jefferson gets going again after a pretty strong week. Then the book it multi. So this is going to be the one that I put in myself. I know I'm almost calling it a guaranteed win. Whether it is or not, that's something to be determined. But it's a book it. Count it, lock it in. So Tampa minus 4.5, Browns plus 7.5, and Bears plus 3.5. So there are 443 odds with Sportsbet Power Boost. Reasoning is simple. Tom Brady's not losing to Herbert. The Browns defense is much better than the Cowboys defense, and the Browns will be able to hold the ball. So when you're playing against a good offense, explosive offense like the Cowboys, you need to be able to dominate possession with the ball. To do that, you need to have a good running game. The Browns have arguably one of the best with Chubb and Hunt. So I think they'll keep the Dallas offense off the field. Then the Bears 3.5. Nick Foles is the quarterback. So this guy has the swagger. He is the man. BNE, Big Nick energy. So he led Philly to obviously the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. He has a history of coming in and performing well. So I'm going to back him here. Yes, the Bears are off 2 weeks in a row of coming back in games, but I think now that Foles is more stable, he's got the experience, he'll be able to utilize the weapons the Bears have and then combine that with the Bears defense. I think the Bears will be able to give the Colts a little bit of trouble. It does hurt to lose Tariq Cohen, but in St. Nick we trust, so take that. Again, Tampa minus 4.5, Browns plus 7.5, Bears plus 3.5. So they're 443 odds. So we'll be betting $10 on this to win $44.30. So that's $34.30 profit. We'll see how those go. We'll review it next week.